Guys, welcome back to another JavaScript tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be talking about alerts and prompts, how to use them and why they're useful. So alerts and prompts are really common in websites. You would have seen them in just pretty much every website you visit because they're a really easy way of just displaying data to the user without having to create an entire custom HTML interface. And especially if we want to get data from the user, it's really easy to just get the data. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a button here. Let's just say click for an alert, and then we can also have actually I'll do alerts first just so it's easy. So let's give this an idea of alert button, and I'm actually just going to create a script tag here and do it here. So inside of this script tag we're going to have an event listener or a on clicks listener. So let's get this element, let's just do alert button and then on click. So on click we just want to display an alert. So to do that it's really simple. We literally just call this inbuilt function alert with the text that we want to display. So let's just say you click the alert button, and yeah, it's just like that, and that's basically it. So now when we click this, it's going to tell us that we click the alert button. One thing about the alert thing is that it's actually different on every web browser. So if I go to Google Chrome here, it's going to come up like this. So this is one disadvantage you could say of the alert system, is that it's going to look pretty much different on every web browser. But if you're fine with that, then it's a really easy way of giving the user some important information. So yeah, now I can talk about prompts. So for prompts, I guess I can do something like, let's create another button, let's give this prompt button, and yeah, let's click to change button text. So when we click this button we're going to get given a prompt, and we're going to be able to change the button text depending on what we enter. So once again, let's just put this in, grab this element, and then we'll do on click. And for this I'm actually going to create an element because we're going to be referring to it more than once, and whenever you do that you should always make sure you create it like that. So once you've done that we can display a prompt, and let's just say it's pretty much a similar process. We have this, but you can see that we actually have two parameters this time. So we have a message which is going to be like enter the text you want to, or let's just say enter the button's new label, and then we can also have a default, and let's just put button inside of there. So if we have this now, I'm actually going to put a BR in the middle. So if we have this, we can actually change our button's text like this. If we select something, let's just click OK, and you'll notice nothing actually happens because we're not doing anything with this data. So what we want to do is we want to create this, we want to save this in a variable. So let's say new button label, and we can save it in a variable like this, and now this is just a string of whatever we want. So what we can do is we can just change the prompt button in a text to this, and now we can actually change it to whatever we want. So let's just say I want it to be button 1. Click OK, and you can see it changes like that, and now you change it just like that. And if a user actually clicks cancel, you want to be able to handle that as well. So before we actually change it, we can check if new button label is equal to undefined. That's what it's going to be if the user clicks cancel, and if it is, we can just do something like we can make this a let, and then we can just change this to be something like a default like that. So now if I click this and then click cancel, you can see it changes the button. And another thing you'd probably want to do is have something like new button label is equal to empty like that. So even if I don't put anything in there, click OK, it's still going to change to our default like that. Yeah, so that's something you need to be aware of when using prompts. Is it's quite easy for the user to just click cancel, and then you're going to be stuck with an um, undefined variable. So you need to make sure you handle that before actually doing anything with that variable. But yeah, thanks for watching, and that was alerts and prompts, a really easy way of getting and giving data to the user. See you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.